Hello and welcome to Corona Talk. I'll be your host, Josh Morgan, Senior Account Manager here at Viking Q. Alongside with me here is Chuck. You may recognize him from some videos such as the history of blue balls and Is My Shaft Straight? Come on,
Take
man.
two.
Hello and welcome to Corona Talk. I'll be your host today, Josh Morgan, Senior Account Manager here at Viking Q.
And I'll be his co-host, Chuck.
He works here too, kind of. So, what we'd like to talk to you guys about today is our Valhalla line. Here at Viking Q, we like to call them our gateway drug, as they're a great cue for an introductory level player, whether it's someone just starting out or just at a point in their life they can afford a more expensive cue. These cues are just great quality, and as they kind of grow with the game, grow with their lives, it's a great way to step from entry level right into the Viking line, the good stuff.
Well, and one of the best parts is not only do we build and engineer our own Viking line here in Madison, we are completely involved with the engineering process and the design process of these cues right from the start. So one of the biggest common things is we build a Viking weight bolt system into both lines so that we have an interchangeable system between the two and a familiarity with the balance of the cue from the Valhalla all the way up to the Viking.
Do these come with stackable weight bolts as well?
They do. They stack right on top of each other. You don't even need to know what it weighs. You just need to know if you want it heavier or lighter.
And the great thing about the weight program that we have here too, when you guys are ordering stock for your store, we are willing to weight them here for you before they go out. We can weigh them for you anywhere between 18 and 21 ounces.
Unlike a lot of our competitors who just put a cue in a box, every single Valhalla cue that leaves this building is put together, rolled, checked, inspected visually from one end to the other, and then repacked in the box. Every single cue. I don't think a lot of our competitors can say the same thing.
Great news on the pricing for this year. Unfortunately, last year there was a tariff put on the Valhalla line after we had already printed our catalogs. Fortunately, we were able to run with our regular catalog pricing until our next replenishment order came. At that point, we did have to do a tariff price increase in the middle of October. That increase has run through this year, and the great news is that that tariff increase pricing is going to stay the same throughout this whole new year. So there will not be a price increase at all on the Valhalla line.
So Josh, let's talk about the new Valhalla line.
This is the one right here I like to talk about. I'm not sure many people out there are gun hunters, but Blaze Orange. This is a cue you can literally take out in the stand and still be safe. Thought about this, especially for some rural areas. Could be a great addition to your hunting collection. And Chuck here is going to grab the pink one as his favorite cue.
And for the young lady or the person that really likes pink in your life, we've got a lovely pink cue that probably would be equally as visible out in the blind. Definitely something to look at. I'm thinking if we're talking on the Garage series, I do actually think I'm not a huge blue fan, but this blue is probably one of my favorite cues in the line. Definitely a great combination. Wouldn't be so confident walking out to my blind with it, but definitely something that reminds me of a car I owned once upon a time. Favorite color at the time, I guess. But great.
What kind of car was it?
It was a Chevelle. So a lot of the inspiration comes from all over the place, but that's kind of where this one comes from. Nice matching pearl, flashy blue, great matching wrap, kind of nice combination. That would be my favorite of that line. Although, this is a pretty good looking blue cue here as well. The darker blue just all matches and comes together. So it's kind of, I guess on that one it'd be kind of a tie.
This one's going to be my favorite. The great thing, I think it's got great onlays as it is, but what's going to be new.
I like that. Look at that. Look at that come together.
Now it's got matching onlays on the shaft. Just really unique, something we've never done in the Valhalla line before. I think it's going to really be an eye grabber and just a really slick looking cue for being out there playing.
If I had to take, we were talking about these cues. If I had kind of a second favorite or second kind of highest favorite, love this cue. It's a pretty simple black and white cue, but it also has some foil onlays, which rolled on the table look fantastic. It's a nice looking cue. I mean, it's at the price point. It's elegant, nice Irish linen wrap. It's kind of all around great value. I mean, I think it's definitely going to be something that people look at and that they like. And
I think these are all going to be winners this year. This one, again, is also pretty slick. We got a lot of turquoise onlays in there. Just, real nice looking cue. The white around the turquoise really makes that turquoise pop. Really allows to be seen from across the room.
And kind of the last cue in our overall lineup for the five new regular Valhalla models, I think it's what we're calling our Superman cue. Not really Superman, but definitely some bright colors. It's again another kind of cue we really haven't gone down that road very often.
I really like all the index rings on there.
Yeah, something that we don't have. I don't believe we have that in really anything else. One of the nice parts about the Valhalla line is we've got a cue that kind of matches almost everybody's taste at multiple price points. At under $100 all the way up to $200, that we can find a style, find a color, and kind of appeal all the way across that range. It seems like in the Valhalla line, you're pretty much always going to find something that's going to match what you need. Not to mention there's a bunch of crazy cloths going on tables nowadays. I mean, I've seen everything from white to Badger Packer colors to printed cloth on your tables. And we actually have something that's going to match everything. I guess break it down in bullet points, kind of what would be the features or the things that would convince you to buy a Valhalla over another company? Is there one number one feature that you'd think about?
Well, have you ever met the account manager for Viking Q?
Oh, he's a charming
Why would you not buy a Valhalla Q? So, I mean, that's probably the number one feature. No, the number one feature, I mean, there's a lot of lower price point Qs out there. May have the same kind of onlays, things of that nature. But in the same price point range, the comfort that someone has having a lifetime warranty in their Q, defect and warpage, it's just something that makes people feel good. There's a lot of people out there with families that these are great kids' Qs. I mean, how many things can you buy for $66 and hit stuff with your entire life and get a lifetime warranty on it? It's a no-brainer to go with a Valhalla, whether it's your kids or your drunk friends. Either way, works out well. So these models will all be found in our 2021 catalog. Will be available for purchase later this fall. Gonna just increase the line. We're keeping most of the Valhalla Qs there, so we're just adding more value to your customers and just more different resources and different styles for your customers to choose from. Again, our Valhalla line is growing leaps and bounds, and I think that's great for the industry, and again, great for Viking in general. Let's get these people excited to play pool in a price point they can afford and feel comfortable with, make them feel great about that lifetime warranty, and let's move into a Viking next year.
The entire team at Viking would like to thank all of you for being part of our family. It's been a very trying time. I know Josh talks to a lot of you guys on the phone every day.
When they answer.
But I guess the one thing we want everyone to know is how much we appreciate you. We're always here for you. We're always trying to find something that's going to help you sell to your customer. And we're always open to new ideas and new approaches. So from Chuck and Josh,
Captain Morgan,
we're signing off. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you next year in person. And again, thank you. Good night. Good day. Farewell.